Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick, and this is...
I'm Bill, the production manager.
The production manager?
I guess. I don't know.
You don't even know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
So come on in, say hello. Tell us where you're from.
Where are you at?
I don't know.
There you are. There you are.
Are you finding me?
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, Nicole.
It's Nicola.
Nicola.
Unless there's somebody new that I don't know. He's got M&Ms, but I'm not sure if he is going to share them with you.
I'm not sharing with anybody.
Not even me?
Nope. You don't like peanut ones.
Yes, I do. Not peanut butter, but I like the peanut ones.
Oh, these are peanut butter.
Oh. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Jean Shoot from North Dakota. Kristen's not in Iowa. You got to say where you're at.
On the road. On the road again.
You can start singing. Hi, Mary Jo. So we'll give it a minute for everyone to get in here, and then we'll get going. What's going on tonight?
Not much going on. Weird weather. Cold one day. We make soup and...
Yesterday, I called Bill and I'm like, is this like a soup day? It was raining and cold.
Yeah.
He left this morning with his winter jacket on, threw it off at noon, came home, changed into shorts.
Yep.
It's like 70 or something today.
Yeah.
Or close to. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Madison. Hi, France. And Kristen is in Wyoming. Woo-woo. Of course, Nick's from Waterford.
Not joking.
That's what she's saying. Thanks for sharing, everyone. Hi, Kathy.
Well, she could always be in Dublin.
Debbie's in Houston. She could be. She could be. We're just lucky to have her at this time of the evening.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or morning for her.
I would be asleep.
So, should we get moving?
We
Got
should.
A few people in now. So, welcome for tonight. If you would like to get your hands on one of these new catalogs, all you have to do is send me a message here on Facebook, and I can get one out to you. I prefer it if you are not a demonstrator and are not already working with a demonstrator, and I will get a free one out to you. This goes live May 1st. When is that, Bill?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Woohoo! So thank you for showing up tonight. Please subscribe if you're watching us later on YouTube. Comment, like, share. This is a friendly group. We all have really gotten to know each other. Some of us have made some lifelong friends. And also, if you like what I do, be sure to sign up for my emails if you're not already signed up. And where do they sign up, Bill?
On the blog spot.
That's
www.piccadillystamping.blogspot.com.
Do you want to put that in the comments for him? Bill's going to put that down so that you guys can have that information. What I do is I put together after the show within a day or two the measurements of the cards that we make, the picture, and then the video. So last week, this is the card that we made. This little cutie patootie. I love it.
Look at the purple.
Yeah, that's a lot of purple. Maybe Jean will win tonight. She likes purple. So, do we want to do our drawing first?
Well, do you want to share those cards?
Well, I can. You want me to do that first?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bill would like me to share these cards first. So we got a couple of cards in the mail. And this one is, my dear friend France sent this to me. Isn't it cute? I love it. And so this is from some new supplies. She's one of my downlines, so she has the opportunity of signing up and getting access to some new supplies. So it's so fun. And she doesn't sign them because she knows I donate them to charity. So that is just adorable and wanted to share that with you. And then this one, actually Bill's been hoarding this. I had to go like snag it away from him, right?
Well, it's kind of like Linus. I was carrying it around with me.
This is such a cute one. He got this, thank you for your service. Look at the detail on this. It's a little dog tag that says thank you, but then they added, this was from Kristen Tatum, and I won't have what she wrote, but it says USA. I loved it in red, white, and blue. So he really likes it. I had to go wrestle it from him to bring it on live tonight. So thank you, France, and thank you, Kristen, for these. Very cute. Here you go. I'm going to set that over there.
My card back.
Now back to what I was saying. Here's the card that we made last Wednesday. And this is a cute little, what did I call it? An offset gatefold, right? Is that what we came up with?
I think so.
Okay. So we took the names off of, Bill helped me gather them today, off of YouTube and Facebook of everyone who shared, and we put the names in here. And I'm going to shake this up, Bill. Do you want to reach in there?
Sure can.
So this drawing happens every week, and what we do is I draw 2 names for the cards that we're making so that you can get your name in the drawing. All you have to do is share this video to your wall right now on social media, and then your name goes in to the drawing. So who do we have?
Pam Halverson off the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Off the
okay.
YouTube, 'cause I'm old.
I think, Pam, you've shared before, but I cannot remember. Will you just go ahead and send me here on Facebook a message with your address so that I can send that to you or email it to me? So that.
And then France.
And our very own France. So she sent a card. Now she's going to be getting a card. So thank you so much, ladies, for sending or for sharing the video today. And those who have shared this week, Bill, will you take this from me?
Oh, yeah.
Those who have shared this week will go into next week's drawing for the card that we're going to do today. So I had the opportunity to sit down and work on Paper Pumpkin this month. And let me just say, Stampin' Up! Is kicking it up a notch. So this was the set. And it's, here it is. It's the stamp set that you get. And I like this because you just have these forever. Well, now they're sending this little sleeve. So if you want to put it in a container, then you've got the sleeve with it. So you know what the stamp set it is. Which I love that because these are forever stamps. But look at these. Now, I changed the sayings. I use this one as a thinking of you card. So I made 3 like this. I followed the same design. I just changed the sayings. Who doesn't need birthday cards, right? I'm always looking for a birthday card. So there's 3 of these. And then there's leftover, guys. So I can make at least another good card out of that. And then look at this one. Isn't this just fantastic? I think this is just so fantastic. Always here for you. I couldn't change that one because it was already done. But they give you the supplies and the instructions to make it. I think this is so cute. I'm going to just fold that up a little bit. Oh, amazing. So this was, and then it has the matching envelopes. What do you think of those, Bill?
I think they're cute.
They're awesome, aren't they?
That's right.
So if you haven't been getting our Paper Pumpkin, let me just tell you, it is worth it. They are really up in the game. Okay, that's it for there. So tonight is a graduation card.
It is the season.
It is the season. And we have a graduation set. And I've been kind of begging for one for a while because it's been a while since they've had one. And it is called Cap and Gown. So we'll be using this tonight. We're going to be using quite a few. We're going to be using the diploma, the graduation cap, congrats graduate, and all the hard work was worth it. So we're going to be using those stamps. This is a red rubber stamp, and I like that. But I did add the Art of Texture just for this texture because that's exactly what we're going to use it for on our card. So those will be tonight. There's going to be no DSP, and I don't believe there's any die cuts. So this is actually a very reasonable way to make a card. So the question I get asked a bunch is, how do I come out with my card layouts? Well, a lot of them, and I'm gonna go over this again on.
I thought you just pulled them out of the air.
Yeah, no. So a lot of times I will look at something and I will determine how I want to do this. So all of this chicken scratch will make sense here in the end. But this is how I make my cards. I take a scrap piece of paper. I actually have a stack of them. I just keep, like, anytime I have leftover computer paper or whatever, I just keep a stack of them. They're in various sizes. And this is what I do when I am making my card layout. So tonight, this is mine, and I will explain this chicken scratch as we go. We're going to start off with, so since it's a graduation card, I needed to pull from school colors. Well, what better school colors than the school that I graduated from? What do you think, Bill?
Red and black.
What are your school colors?
Red and black.
Were they? So we're doing red, black, and white tonight because I was the Cedar Falls Tigers. So go Tigers if there's anyone watching. And so the first thing that I knew that I wanted, and I'm going to find, where did I put it? Here it is. I just wanted the size of one of our dollar bills. Now this has seen its better days. It looks like it's got a ripped edge, but you get the point. So I wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to fit either some money or a gift card in my card. And I'm not making a holder out of this. It's simply a card, but I wanted it to be at least as long as this. So that's why I came up with a mini slimline. So that was my basic design. I knew that I wanted it to have, to be 3 3/8 by 6 1/4. So I'm going to start off at 6 1/4. Let's see, this away. Hey. Things getting lippy with me. Okay, so the 1/4 is right. I gotta do a double take here, right there. So 6 1/4. 6 1/4, right? Yes. Okay. Have to talk myself through it. So we're going to cut that down. I'll use that for another project. And then if it's 3 3/8, my chicken scratch over here, the total would be 6 3/4. So that's easy enough. 6 3/4. We'll use that for something else. So then obviously I'm going to score it at 3 3/8. So 3, 1, 2, 3/8, 3, 1, 2, 3. Measure twice. I get myself into trouble when I don't do that. Okay, so we've got a mini slimline going.
Mini slimline.
That's right. Any questions or anything so far? Or does anybody else? You've got a valley and a hill, and you want to fold in on the valley. Any questions or anything, Bill?
No, I'm looking, but I don't see.
Okay. And just because...
I love the way the Pepper Pumpkin had the sleeve in there.
The sleeve?
For the thing. I don't know, they mention it.
Okay, never mind. That's okay. All right, so I've got real red, and now I'm just going to pull out. Sorry about my squeaky drawer. Hope that's not too loud. But I'll pull out one of these pieces that I had going earlier here, my little scrap pieces, because I want to use real red on real red, and this is where that touch of texture is. And so the texture is just that. So we're going to go around the edge here and we're going to randomly stamp this. Kristen Wenzel, how's that Whopper? She's probably going to be like, don't call me out. Too late.
Too late.
Let's see. I'm going to turn this a bit as I go. Oh, that side didn't do very good. There we go.
Making your own DSP.
Kinda, yeah. Maybe I'll do this side a little bit. There we go. Okay. You can do as little or as much as you want. And apparently I wanted to do a lot.
Apparently.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so we've got that. And I'm going to be using that again, so I'm going to just hold on to that. In fact, while we're here, let me pull out the rest of this, and let's just do that all at once. So I want to, that same pattern on my envelope. So you can get these envelopes just about anywhere. It's, I think France actually gave me this particular one that I'm using, but you can get them about any place. I just don't like to make my envelopes, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So I think I'm going to change this around and come across like so. What I like about this particular image is it kind of can go right inside itself, meaning that there's a little tuck pattern here. We'll just do that. There we go. So now I've got the matching envelope. And while I've got this out, I'm going to take...
Why don't you do right in the center there? Kind of missed the spot there on that.
It's going to be covered.
Oh!
So I don't need to. Yeah. Good eye.
Good eye.
So then while I have this out, I have a piece. Now let's look here. I wrote myself a note. It's 2.5 by 5.5. This is going to be my inside piece of the card. So I'm going to go ahead and just stamp. Oh, let's see. In that corner and in that corner. So we've kind of really hit the real red up at this point. So real red on real red and then real red on the other. Now this is quite the mess, so
time to clean it up. Squeak,
yeah.
squeak, squeak.
Right? Okay, so now let's do some stamping in some black. So I'm just going to use our Tuxedo Memento ink here in black. And then I want to use, let's see. Yeah, let's do all the hard work was worth it. And I'm going to just do a quickie little stamp to make sure that it's lined up kind of even. So I don't always, you very rarely see me put the image on the stamp. I usually don't use it, but when they're off slightly, I will do it just so that I can make sure I have it lined up in the right spot. So it is hard for me to stamp when it's just a little higher than what where I normally stamp at. So I have to stand up. Okay, this is going to be the inside of the card. So we'll go ahead. Was that Izzy coming to work? I thought I heard her coming in.
You may have heard her out in the living room.
Oh. Yeah, she's our dog. We tell her it's time to come to work. I hear her trying to find us, but she's going blind and deaf and kind of wanders. Okay, so this is on the inside. So, and the reason I made this card the way I did is because, especially this time of year, when you have a lot to do and you don't want to think about it, they're all going to different addresses, right? So this is going to be an easy card to be able to do that. Now, while we have the black out, I have another piece of basic white. It's cut at 2 by 5.5. I have it written on here someplace. But we're going to go in, I'm going to flip that over, and we're going to take the graduation hat. And we're going to just stamp this kind of random, on and off. And maybe we'll topsy-turvy them a little. Okay, like hats flying up, right? And then maybe I'll just do this side a little bit there. Whoops, I kind of got a little shadow, but that's okay. So then we're going to take the diploma and let's go back over it. There, I fixed that, didn't I? Has anyone started on graduation cards? Let's see there. If anyone answers that.
No, but a bunch of them have it.
You have the set, yeah.
Well, they also have cards that they need.
Right. So then after I made my idea, see, these are all my hats and diplomas up in the air here. Then I decided I felt like it needed a black border. So this was 2 by 5.5. So I wanted a 1/4 inch. I know normally I do the 1/8 inch, but I wanted a 1/4 inch. So this is 2 1/4 by 5 3/4, so that I just have that black border on there. So let's go ahead and glue that together. Now you guys will be able to...
They said they're making their Mother's Day cards first.
Oh. Well, I had the unique opportunity.
You already did those.
Yeah. I got my Mother's Day cards done early. One for your mom, one for my mom. But I got to spend some time with my mom this weekend. Friend of ours, one of my downline actually passed away, and we were able to go to the burial. And so it's been a rather emotional week, but I think I can finally, I haven't been myself for months. She died on Valentine's Day, and she was cremated, but her family was from down here, so she was buried down here. So that has been a relief to kind of be able to grieve that. But she did leave me in her will with her Stampin' Up! Supplies. And I feel completely honored. And I've done a lot of donating to charitable causes. Very worthwhile charitable causes. So that has been, well, ick. That wasn't a smooth move, was it?
That'd be something I would do.
So we're going to go ahead, and I let you guys know me. I like stuff kind of offset. So I moved it over here to the left-hand side, and I try to do an equal border around here, around that edge.
Well, that's why you use the green glue.
That's right.
You can move it around.
That's right. So then I've got, then my little texture showing here. Okay, so now on this one I have the sentiment piece going here, but we got a couple of things we've got to do. So let's start with stamping the sentiment, and I of course chose congratulations, graduate. Now for those of you who are lucky,
I suppose about time isn't a correct one.
No, Bill. I can't believe you just said that. I hope you guys did not hear him. I can't stamp this if I'm laughing, Bill, so stop. Okay, so I just have a scrap piece. It's about 3/4 an inch if I'm looking at this. And I am going to stand for this because I do need to see. I'm not rocking it, but I am giving it a good press and just making sure that oh, shoot. That's tonight's about Halo night, huh? I got a little schmudger on there.
Not the video game?
Not the video game. Okay, so do you guys know how to do the old-fashioned way of cutting up and making the little flag ends? Where you cut up like this, and then you can cut two, and cut two, and then you get that little flag end. Well, I think that's really great, and I'm glad that that's available, but I really, if you've got the tailored tag punch still, I know it is a retired item, so if you're new watching this, it's not available anymore, but I still love this. That's still my favorite. I think it just comes out perfect, and I still use it. So I changed my mind after I made my little card area here, and I decided I wanted it to go the other direction. So I'm going to cut this about down to 3. And I made that because the original one, the flag was going to go this way, but I decided that I wanted, oh, come on, I can't grab it. There we go. That I wanted a tassel, and I was going to have a tassel the other direction too, but now we're going to work on tasseling. Ew, you know what though?
Did you say tasseling?
I did say tasseling. It's a word.
It is.
Even if I make it up, it's a word. So now if you're going to a graduation, I would say you could go ahead and do this and put a little graduation cap right here. If you're not going to the graduation and you're mailing this, I probably wouldn't do that because a lot of times people know that there's money in...
money?
Yeah, in graduation.
Uh-oh, what do you got?
Well, in graduation envelopes.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead.
Money tonight?
I'm not giving... You did not graduate. I'm not giving you money. Okay, we're going to pull out...
Come on.
Our Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and I'm going to pull out this black. Now over here, because I'm going to make a little tassel, we're going to do this in kind of a variety of ways. So everyone has their own method for doing everything, so I just try to do what makes sense for me. So I'm going to start off. This is a bow maker. I did not get it from a store because I know that's the first thing people will ask me. This was a gift from a friend of mine, so please.
3D laser?
Yeah, she had a 3D laser printer and she made these. So I'm going to take my thumb. This can be done with a fork. This can be done with your fingers. You don't need this special tool. It's nice though, but you don't need it. Hopefully I will be able to get my hands on some of these and have these as a giveaway. So I'm going to go around here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, okay? And then I've got my hands on this, and I do want to and I did about 4 prongs. So you could do this with about 2 fingers and go around. It just depends on what you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in there, kind of cut that a little short. That's okay. And I'm going to pull out another little piece. And you can actually come in here and weave it through, or you can just do what I do and just very carefully pull this off. I don't want to go any one too fast than the other. And I'm going to lay it down on this mat with this underneath right here. If somebody has a better way of doing this, let us know in the comments. But I've never seen it done. I just knew I wanted a tassel. So since I've got a little extra there, I'm going to make the most of it. And then I'm just going to do a granny knot. It's that simple. Now, before I get that too tight, I'm going to just move this up a little bit. There we go. So it's at the end. And I'm going to retie it. Would you have thought of this, Bill?
Nope. I'd been done with the card.
Okay, now those tabs that I tied off with, don't worry, we're gonna cut this one off up here. But those tabs, I'm gonna leave them down here because while I've got this down, you can go through if you really feel like going through and cutting them like this. But I have to cut this down anyway. That's why I wanted to leave excess. So it's like a little tassel, little graduation tassel. There we go. Okay, so we're still not done. We've got our little graduation tassel. And you know how they have like the gold thing with the year on it hanging down? So I was trying to mimic it. And what I came up with is to take some of our gold trim. And this is carrying over, you guys. It'll be in the new catalog. So I want to take on where I tied that off here in the back, and I'm going to put a glue dot on there. Are you still with me, or are you falling asleep over there?
I'm still, we're watching.
Okay. Then I'm going
to see how you're hooking this in there.
So then I'm going to hook it around here so that it makes kind of like that band, you know, that goes around the tassel. So this one wasn't a fun fold, and actually it's an easy card. However, you know me, right?
Gotta make it hard with all the apples.
This isn't hard. What is hard about this? And then I'm going to put another glue dot right on top of that. Come around and just put that together. We're going to cut it off. We're not done yet. That little bitty detail, though, makes a difference when you're working. Now, they usually have, and that's why I'm working on this mat, because there's a little sticky here. They usually have like almost like a little, it's a year. It's kind of hanging down. But what I decided to do was take a really teeny little piece and fold it up. I was hoping I had a little clip, but I don't, so we'll go on. And then roll up the glue dot right in the front here. Now I'm on the front side. And then we're going to take this and stick this right down. So now we've got that little gold detail there on our tassel hanging down. And you can trim it if you want to, if you think it's too long or too hairy. It's up to you. All right, so now I've got that done. So that was our gold and silver 1/8 inch trim and our black baker's twine. Coming back over here, let's get some dimensionals. What do we got here? Here we go. So really the card and the base and the envelope doesn't take long. And if you were sitting there making these while you're watching TV, this wouldn't take long at all. You could have several of these done up. So I've got about 3 dimensionals here.
And once you make your first one, the second one will go fast.
Yeah, they go. So you can put this wherever you want. And I like to have a little bit of it showing here and a lot of it off here, because I like that. You know, I've got it kind of asymmetrical on, it's not right in the center, and then I've got it off here. Then let's grab what happened to my glue dots. I've got a mess here.
You do.
I'm telling you what.
Been busy.
I know. My upline used to tell me, because I used to be very particular, and she said, "You're not crafting you're not busy if your craft room isn't dirty," or something like that. So, okay. Let's just stick the tassel on here. And now we've got it. Now where's that money? Bill, did you take the money?
No.
Here it is.
What money?
Now this is just a 5. I would hope that you'd give a little bit more. But now it will fit right in. What money? Yeah, Act innocent.
What
It'll
money?
fit
I
right
didn't
in
know
here.
there was any money.
This is a great, now, just
you told me you weren't giving me any money.
I'm not giving you any money.
Oh.
You don't get any money. You give me the money, honey.
Oh, well,
so,
you got it right there.
This would be just the easiest, quickest little, maybe I got kind of a hairy tassel. I don't know. There we go. Quickest, easiest little card. Now, this will be in next week's drawing. And for those who share the video for tonight. Oh, I forgot one thing. So then the Bloomin' Pearls. I love these things because they have a couple different sizes. So for the embellishment, let's take, let's do like one here and one here. That way we can get a little bling bling going on here too. And those have these gold pearls that I think are just awesome. So now you'll win the card. The money's not coming in the card though.
That's right.
Bill's already. So that's how I come up, is I kind of in my head, I visualize, I need a background. And I'm going to show you another one of these chicken scratches of what I do for Friday's card that I developed. So I hope that you like this and that you can use this. How many of you will, ooh, that's so sticky.
We got a whole bunch of people that are going to
that will try to do this card. It is really an easy card to make, but it looks like something they got, you know, that 3D right on their card. I would suggest that if you're mailing it, probably not do the graduation cap. People know that there's money in graduation cards. If you're taking it to a graduation party, that's fine, but I probably wouldn't do the cap. That's why I kind of kept the back. There's no DSP to this, which is kind of different because I've been on this whole use your DSP mode, but not this time. And so you're kind of making your own background, and I think it's really cute and fun. What do you think?
I do too.
What were the comments? Any comments?
Well, a lot of people are going to make it.
Going to make this card?
Well, they got a lot of graduations coming up.
Well, good. Well, share this video and I can send you one too. Cut down if you have anyone with red, white, and black. So be sure to comment, like, share this video to get into the drawing next week. Again, if you want the measurements for everything, I will have it in my email. Just sign up for my email. It's paper share time. We are down to last few days, so if you are wanting to get in on the paper share, you definitely want to do it before it ends, and it ends. You would have to be paid, so the only form of payment I'm taking at this point is PayPal, and it would have to be paid by the 30th.
Which is Tuesday. Which
is Tuesday, because I'll be ordering the paper for the paper share. There is the 60% off chance, or up to 60% off on last chance products available. And then last week I had said that I have a stamp pack ready. I misspoke. It will be ready at the beginning of next month after I get the paper in. I have to get the DSP. I've got the cutest little stamp pack. It is using the new in colors. It's 4, so it'll be 4 of the in colors. It's 4 cards, 4 envelopes. All you need is a stamp set. Everything is pre-cut. You put them together and put whatever sentiment you want with it. It's $80 before tax and shipping using my current host code, and then you can win one of these. Here's the Kitcher. It's got
Kitcher?
The Kitcher, yeah.
The kicker?
Nope, the Kitcher.
The Kitcher.
There's only going to be 8 of them this time. I was making like 24 of them, and some of you were getting multiples. And so the first 8 people are going to be the ones who get it, and then they're gone. So if you are going to be placing an order at the beginning of May, you're probably going to have a best chance of getting it. Again, it's $80 before tax and shipping. That'll get you the free stamp pack plus 2 perks rewards. Remember that the online exclusives is still going on, and there's a lot of fun stuff. I haven't even gotten it all yet. I plan to. This is my next set, this Encircled in Nature. I think that's going to be awesome. And so that's what I have for tonight. We will be back here. We do have one other announcement. We'll be back here this Friday, but this will be our last parfait for a while. During the summer months, I'm not getting good viewing for my parfaits. So what did we say? May to September, we're not gonna be doing parfaits. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be posting a video of something, but we're not gonna be doing a live video in May. So this Friday will be my last parfait. And I'm gonna be using some of the new supplies, so you might wanna stop in and see. That is Friday at 4 p.m. Otherwise, we'll be back next Wednesday, 7 p.m. It'll be kickoff, and I'll be able to go through the catalog with you guys and show you some unique stuff in here. Any questions? No? Okay. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening, and we'll see you Friday at 4. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.